So, hello and welcome back to a new series, kind of, sort of. I thought it would be a lot of fun to take one of the characters that we took through the starting zone, Peleky here, and take her through my all-time favorite quest chain, at least on the Horde side, possibly actually in the entire game, in World of Warcraft. And I can't say it's my favorite quest because it's the entire zone. So, what we are going to be doing is going through not Tristfall Glades, but we are going to be going through Silverpine Forest. And it's probably the coolest quest chain in this entire game. It's a close second with the Hillsbred Foothills quest chain that follows this one. But this is so good, and, I'm having fun with the World of Warcraft stuff, so let's just keep it rolling. So, on behalf of me, Peleky, and Bitey the Raptor, we're gonna go and do our thing. So, I guess the first thing I have to do is get there. I do miss our cool little hot rod, which I guess I probably could have stayed in Ogremar to get, but I didn't. But you know what? I have a lot of mounts, and we are going to just use those. So I hope everybody had a great holiday. I am thinking that Peleky just is gonna, she's trying to figure out this whole Horde thing after being on the Lost Goblin Isles. She's trying to figure out her place in the world, and this seems like the best place to do it with my absolute favorite probably zone to do in this entire game, and I hope you enjoy it. Oh, here we are. Gotta love it. Absolutely beautiful. Little spooky. A little full of plague wagons, but details. There's nothing wrong with a few plague wagons, I guess. So my plan for this is we will do probably each chunk, each little questing hub per video. And I won't torture you with every little bit that we're going to do, but here we are at the Forsaken High Command in Silverpine Forest, where we have all sorts of quests to get and a flight point to pick up. Hello, thank you, yes. I love that. And there she is, Lady Sylvanas. Hello.
Speak quickly.
You are just in time, Peleky Nub. It is Peleky Nub, right? Grand Executor Mortis looks at a sheet of paper. Yep, that's what the paperwork says. Peleky Nub. Grand Executor Mortis points to your name on the paper. Where was I? Oh yes, you're just in time. The war chief should be arriving at any moment to meet with our leader and savior, the Dark Lady herself. Just stand by and be on your best behavior. I expect that when this demonstration is over, we will all get commendations.
Doc.
Where is that ogre-headed buffoon? Ah, speak of the devil.
This better be important, Sylvanas. You know how I detest this place and its foul stench. Why have you called for me? And more importantly, what are those scourge fiends doing here?
War Chief, so glad you could make it. With the death of the Lich King, many of the more intelligent scourge became unemployed. Those fiends, as you so delicately put it, are called Valkyr. They are under my command now. And they are part of the reason that I asked to see you.
Get on with it, Sylvanas!
Very well, War Chief. I have solved the plight of the Forsaken. As a race, we Forsaken are unable to procreate. With the aid of the Valkyr, we are now able to take the corpses of the fallen and create new Forsaken. Agatha, show the War Chief!
What you have done here, Sylvanas, it goes against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
War Chief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde.
Watch your clever mouth! Chromosh, you stay behind and make sure the
changed that
Banshee
line.
Queen is well guarded. I will be expecting a full report when next we meet. Remember, Sylvanas, eventually we all have to stand before our Maker and face judgment. Your day may come sooner than others.
Alright, so that's kind of interesting. They actually changed one word in Garrosh's line. They made it a bit more PG.
That better be good.
Well, that was unexpected. I'm not one to doubt our War Chief, but never mind, we have work to do. I'm sure the Dark Lady and the War Chief will get this all worked out.
Remember, patience.
The battle over this region still rages, Peleky Nub. Although we soundly beat back the Gilnean defenses and took Gilneas for the Horde, a small group of rebels managed to escape. The Gilneas Liberation Front, as they call themselves, make attacks of opportunity against our forces in the field. The rebels have had a few minor victories and now grow brazen in their assaults. The time to strike is now. Venture south into the wilds of Silverpine and kill any rebels that you come across. Or at least 10 of them. So what's up, ladies?
What are we if not slaves
In
to this
death we are
torment?
reborn.
What joy is there in this curse?
I do feel so bad for Sylvanas. Honestly, I really enjoyed her character up until, up until Battle for Azeroth, and then I didn't enjoy her nearly as much.
I'm listening.
Agony abounds. You have no doubt heard about the incident that transpired at the Wrathgate in Northrend, yes? Due to those unfortunate events, we are strictly forbidden from using the strain of life-shattering blight that we finally perfected. Now we have rules and regulations and all sorts of other nonsense. They've given us some neutered version of the perfected blight, and they expect us to weaponize it. If I'm to get this crap functional, I need several bags of ferocious doomweed. You will find it all over Silverpine.
Trust no one.
Alright, kill Worgans, get some doomweed. What would you like? Hi, Apothecary.
I am forsaken.
Guts and gore. If we are to get this new blight up and running, we're going to need clean beast guts. The problem is, clean beast guts are a rare commodity in Silverpine Forest. Most of the beasts here have succumbed to disease and thus only have diseased organs. Do a sweep of the forested area east of here for wargs and grizzled bears, kill only the non-diseased variety, and rip out their entrails. Bring me all of the clean guts that you can stuff into your backpack. Lovely. I'm going to need to wash my backpack after this. Recover 6 clean beast
Embrace
guts.
the shadow.
Well, what else have we got here? Anything fun? Oh, this lovely orc, High Warlord Chrome Rush.
Loktar.
War Chief's Command. Oh, we aren't going to pick up Hills Red Foothills. Not yet, anyway. So, I'm going to go out and kill some things, and we will be back in a few minutes. Alright, so with my backpack now loaded with disgusting leaking beast guts, among other things, let's go turn these quests in. Yummy, we have Doom Blight and beast guts. Makes for a lovely
is it?
stew. Remember, I can only use the clean beast guts. Yes,
Our
I got
time
them for
will
you. Excellent! With these guts and the ferocious doomweed, we will be able to test out our new strain of blight. Now to select a suitable target.
Victory for Silverpine.
Thank you, sir. Yes, I have gotten the doomweed. Agony abounds, friend. The land itself threatens to devour us, and yet we persist. I wonder why that is. With this doomweed and the guts and the gore that Tavren needs, we might have something suitable to send to the Forsaken Front.
Our time will come.
Well, obviously, now that we've turned both those in, she's like,
I'm
yes.
listening.
Alright, the concoction is finally ready, but before I can put my seal of approval on the strain, we will need to do a field test. Speak to Bat Handler Maggot Breath here at the High Command and requisition a bat. The bat will take you to the Dawning Isles, east of here, across Lordermere Lake, right into the heart of depravity itself, the vile Finn Murloc dens. Use the concoction against the Murlocs and report the results to me. These results being that you killed them all, as commanded.
Remember.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? I think we will do that quest probably live, because it's a lot of fun. Hello,
What would you
Mr.
ask
Maggot
of
Breath.
death?
I need to take a bat to the
You
Dawning
will.
Isles so that we can bomb Murlocs. The bat's like, yes, here I go. I'm flying. Look at me, I'm flying. Poor Peleky. She's just like, yep. Well, as long as you pay me. Because as we saw on the starting zone, goblins are all about that coin. Can't say as I blame them all entirely. Oh, and look at that. We have leveled up just by discovering stuff. Alright, let's bomb some Murlocs. Yep, seems to be killing them. That's always good. You know, this always makes me feel bad because some of my favorite battle pets are Murlocs because they're absolutely adorable. But then again, in too many starter zones, I have been too swarmed and destroyed by Murloc hordes. So this does feel a little bit like vengeance. Oh, and there we go. We have taken out 50 Murlocs and we are headed back in. And landing. Yay. Alright, I think it killed them all. If that was your goal, we have succeeded.
Yes.
Potent enough to exterminate 1,000 Murlocs. I think I'll put that on the label. You have done well, Peleky. And great work around here gets rewarded. Lovely. Our reward is maggot-ridden greaves.
Beware.
Good thing I have heirlooms instead. Alright, well, let's go turn in the fact that we killed a bunch of Worgen for you. We totally did. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Peleky has returned, and in one piece, Defender of Silverpine, Redeemer of the Horde, Peleky. Your bravery must be rewarded with a nubbish coat. Thanks. Alright, well, looks like we have another quest over here. What would you like? Do you know why Mortis appends nub to your name, Peleky? Because he is an incompetent sycophant that has trouble seeing through his oversized helmet. Nub is your classification. You are now part of the new Undercity Battalion. But enough with the comedy. I sent Deathstalker Yorick on a shadow operation 2 days ago. Her goal was to get information on the Gilneas Liberation Front and return. 3 days, no word. Head southwest to the Ivar Patch and look for Yorick. Alright, well, I'm sure we can manage that. Alright, well, do you have anything other than telling me to go to Hillsbrad? No, I'm not going to Hillsbrad yet. I want to do this quest chain because it's awesome. We just have to sneak over here and find Alas Poor Yorick. I knew her well. Actually, I didn't know her at all, but you know, details. This is actually a really nice house, too, by the way. Belmont gets a little nervous and sends some newbie to look for me. Listen, I've been stalking out the old Ivar cottage from inside this outhouse for 3 days. Your presence threatens the whole damn operation. There's no time to explain. We have to act now, or the mission will be compromised. Waiting to exsanguinate. The Gilneas Liberation Front leader, Darius Crowley, has been meeting with another Worgen inside this cottage for the past 3 days. I'm not sure what's going on, but we need to get inside the cottage and find a good hiding place where we can eavesdrop. It's now or never, Goblin. We may never get another shot. Just promise me, if I don't make it, you will return to the Forsaken High Command and inform Belmont of whatever we discover. Okay. It sounds like she's pretty sure that she is not going to make it already. Come on, Yorick. Let's go upstairs and hide. Ooh, let's hide on the bed. No, I guess we can't. We'll hide in the armoire. Have you given any more thought to my proposal? Why trust you now, Crowley? You abandoned us, left us to die. If we are to win this war, we will need your help. Our packs must unite. The Forsaken will destroy us otherwise. You are the alpha male, Ivar. The rest of the ferals in Silverpine do as you command. I don't care about your war, Crowley. But I've seen firsthand what the Forsaken are capable of. It's true, they hunt us. They slaughter the defenseless. So, you will help? I will gather my pack. It would appear we are being watched, Crowley. You've grown soft. Likely that's Greymane's fault. Treacherous little pup. Oh, there goes Yorick. What say you now, spy? I live and die for the Banshee Queen. I was hoping you'd say that. I will prepare the pack. It will take some time to gather them all, but we will join for now. Alas, poor Yorick. We knew her not at all. Also, I really love this house. Wonder if we could move in. I really want a canopy bed. Alas, poor Yorick. We knew her. Actually, we didn't know her at all, so I guess not alas, poor Yorick. Bye, Yorick. I guess we have to report her death. Oh, can we use the outhouse? Oh, the outhouse is silent. There are actually several outhouses in this game that you can use, and one of them up in Amberpine Lodge on the Alliance side, you also make explosive noises if you use it. It's kind of hilarious. Don't mind me, Sylvanas, I just walked through your death horse.
What now?
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew her, Peleky. An assassin of infinite courage. Now, tell me what's going on. What did you and Yorick discover?
Victory for Sylvanas.
Belmont hands you a sealed envelope. Deliver this to the Lady Sylvanas. It is my assessment of the situation in Silverpine based upon you and Yorick's field work. If we do not stamp out the Worgen insurgents, they will overrun us. The time to act is now.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Alright. Hey, Lady Sylvanas. I have news. Let's zoom in and check you out.
I have no time for games.
I do. Kneel before your queen, Peleky.
We are the Forsaken.
Crowley.
We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Have to let her have her say. A gnat, an insect, waiting to be crushed beneath my boot heel. So he thinks to rouse the feral Worgen of Silverpine. We shall show him and his allies the might of the Forsaken. But first we must clean up the mess made by the war chief's fleet. Without their aid, we may lose this war.
What joy is there in this curse?
Our reinforcements from Kalmandor arrived last night. 3 orc gunships full of supplies, weapons, and soldiers. 3 orc gunships lost to Bloodfang's damned Worgen. How could an entire orc fleet lose to a small band of enemy combatants that lack siege weaponry? An important question that you will answer for me. Gather your gear and report to the Orc Admiral Hatchet at the Forsaken Rear Guard to the southwest. Get the orcs operational, Peleky. I await your report. And that is the end of our very first chunk of this wonderful quest chain. We have developed a new plague, and off we go to the next adventure. So I think what we're going to do is get to the next questing zone, and once we're there, we will save. Now, my plan is to do this probably once a week, twice at a maximum, but in all likelihood just once. Make this a fun new little series. We will still be doing WoW on Wednesdays. Let me know if you have ever done this quest chain. Like I said, I love this quest chain. And it ends with my very favorite World of Warcraft song in history, which is the Lament of the Highborn. And honestly, it just tells a really awesome story. In fact, next week's part, I think you're going to enjoy a lot, because we're going to be playing with some orcs, and it's always fun to play with orcs. But until then, from Peleky and Bitey and me, we will see you next time. Let's actually get her to wave. Alright, see you next time.